I'm Leanne. I'm grade 5. Today we'll have mathematics with a new and fantastic lesson, which is about number sequence. Or if you're wondering why I just wear this very fluffy jacket, because in this day in Kiel or in Kuala Lumpur, it's begin a little bit chilly or something like that. Well, there's a very important things. Mathematics is about adding and subtracting and everything with numbers. And if you see, they're just like September, October, November, and December. After 4 months, it will be the Happy New Year, which will be when January 2019. Well, my favorite number is 9 because for sure, I born in September, which is the 9th month of the year. That will be so exciting and new year. What do you think are number sequence? Number sequence are the numbers just like that begin in the same value, just like it. They give you there is a schedule. Let's make a schedule. Like this. Which will probably be something like this. What's wondering why just choose space or something? The first space or first column is the rule, which I will give you an rule, which is like add to, subtract to, multiply by 3, just like, or there's a new thing. But first of all, let's start with easy things. Do just like this and this. The first rule, let's say add 2. But before that, we had in the exam or anywhere, we first of all had to write a starting number. For example, let's write 3. And after that, you add 3, and after that, it's like 3 plus 2, which is equal 5. 5 plus 2, which equals 7. 7 plus 2, which is equal 9. 9 plus 2, which is equal 11. And 11 plus 2, which is equal 13. 13 plus 2, which is equal 15. And just like that all the way along, or whatever, just like the columns are. So that was an example. If you just understand it, and something like that. But sometimes we don't have only one rule. We have 2 rules, or something like that. But I will give you just like a small summary about that because we don't really have a lesson about that. I just like understand it from the book. You just see plus 2 minus 1. We have a starting number which is, let's say, 15. 15 plus 2 which is 17, and minus 1 which is 16. 16 plus 2 which is 18. 18 minus 1 which is literally 17. 17 plus 2 are just like 17 plus 2 is 17, 18, 19. 19 minus 1, which is 18. 18 plus 2, which is equal 20. and 20 minus 1, which will be literally 19. And like that all the way on 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. As you see, as without two rules, because it's a little bit complicated, because you don't understand it. So we're going to see just like here, for example, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, and let's say 17 also. You see, we say that the sequence number because we are in the same value. Let's see. What's the number between 3 and 5? Plus 2. 3, 3, 4, 5. Which is plus 2. What's the number between 5 and 7? Plus 2. What's the number between 9 and 11? Plus 2. And that's it. And let's try another thing, which is minus 1 or minus 2. Let's choose number 26. 26 minus 2, which is literally equal 24. 24 minus 2, which is equal 22. 22 minus 2, which is equal 20. 20 minus 2, which is equal 18. 18 minus 2, which is 18 minus 2, which is equal 16. 16 minus 2, which is equal 14. 14, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, and at the least of it. Let's try another example. By, let's say 3. Let's do another color number. This example, let's say a big number. Or first of all, I will change the rule because sometimes not the rule and the first numbers is always right. And sometimes they want you to do that. I will write the starting number, but like that. Just like this. What do you think this is? Plus, minus, multiply. Let's see. I will just let it more specific. One, 3, 9. What do you think it is? Well, did you get it or not? I will just write the answer. 1. What's the number between 1 and 3? Do you think that plus 2? No, because 3 and 9, 3, 4, 5. So it will not be plus 2. It will be multiplied by 3. 1 by 3 equals 3. 3 by 3 equals 9. 9 by 3 is like that. 1 by 3 equals 3. 2 by 3 and just like here. 1, something like that. 9. Or you can just like the multiplicative fraction of it. 9 and 12, 15, 18, 22, and something like that. Well, let's make something just like new. We have here 1, 3, 5, 7, 7, 11, 13, 17. These are not all the numbers, but they are some of the prime numbers. We have here an ordinary number. We have two types of it, which is prime numbers and another type of number. Here we go, here. That's it, literally. Now let's complete. We have another type of number which is consequently numbers. Consequently numbers. Or whatever they name it. So what is the difference between the prime numbers and the consequently numbers? I don't really now know that I spelled them right. Well, the prime numbers are the numbers that are just like form or machine or make themselves by 1 and the number. Just like for some numbers, for example, are 3, which is equal to 3. It don't have only 1 and 3, 1 and the number itself. But the consequently number is just like 10. 2 by 5 equals 10. 1 by 10 equals 10. 5 by 2 equals 10. It has more than 2 numbers and itself. So, I don't really think that we're studying that so deep, but we name these prime. The name of this is prime numbers, the prime. There is a prime. Well, that's how, we just know the rule. 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, and 17 are some of the prime numbers. So, that was it. I hope you enjoyed at the same time. Bye! Happy New Year before our 4th month!